Welcome everyone. So glad you can join me. This is Yoga with Joan Bossy, my YouTube channel. I'm Joan and this is Yoda behind me, our Frenchie. He's about 6 years old and he likes to come over and join me when I start to set up the camera. So we are going to be doing some chair yoga today. Chair yoga is the same as being on the floor. It just allows you to, if you're not feeling like you have good balance or you're not feeling like you can get up and down off the floor, you can still get a good stretch and you can still feel that good energy when you're done. Also, you still get that beautiful, calm peace of mind, that present moment feeling, reminding you that you're not your thoughts, you're behind your thoughts like the blue sky. So really allowing yourself to breathe through yoga and bringing your attention back to the breath today so that you can be here and now and present. The other reason I wanted to make a chair yoga video is shout out to some of the clients where I teach. They were saying they really want to get a good stretch, but they like it in a chair yoga format if possible. So here we go. So if your feet don't touch the floor, maybe find a different chair. Or you could take some books or some blocks to send the earth up to you so that your feet can feel grounded down. So we still want to get that grounded feeling. So finding that grounded feeling, feet on the floor with blocks or books or without. Hands gently on your thighs or knees. And finding that long spine, roll the shoulders up and back. Chin is level, maybe slightly tucked in. Chest is gently lifted. And we'll begin to breathe here. So just begin to become aware of your breath. Take a couple breaths here on your own. Allowing yourself to be still. And as we begin today, we're going to take 3 deep, long breaths in through the nose, holding a couple beats at the top, a couple seconds at the top of that breath, and then equal to longer exhales coming out the nose or the mouth. So let's begin. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, nice deep inhale, holding at the top for a couple seconds, and then letting a long deep exhale, holding for a couple breaths, and then inhale. Couple seconds, hold, and exhale. Nice and long. Holding 2, and then last time, inhale. Exhale. Letting your breath return to normal. Maybe closing your eyes or soft gaze down. Checking in with your physical body without judgment, noticing how it feels today. Checking in with your mind. And lastly, setting an intention for yourself today for chair yoga. A little goal or intention if you'd like. Whatever that is, I wish that for you too. And on your next inhale, allowing the eyes to blink open if they were closed. Bringing the arms out to the side, reaching up on the inhale. And exhaling the hands together and down. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, really reach up out of the waist. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale down. Beautiful. Hands can come to the side as we hold on to right hand comes to the opposite knee. Left hand lifts on the inhale. Exhaling over. And maybe there's some movement here, or maybe you're reaching in stillness. But allowing yourself to really reach and stretch here. Giving yourself time to stretch. Maybe there's a look up, opening the chest. And letting the hand come back down. We'll do this again, but this time both arms up. And exhale, hands together and down. Taking the left hand this time, bringing it to the right knee as we send the right arm up. On that inhale, exhaling it overhead. Feet are grounded down as we stretch here. Again, maybe there's some movement or just holding here, really reaching out of the waist. Maybe a look up. And then bringing that arm down. Beautiful. And this time we'll reach up one more time. Inhale. Hands come together. And down. Beautiful. Hands come to the knees for a moment. Feet a little bit more than hip width distance apart as we begin to rotate over to the left. We'll take 3 or 4 circles over to the left, really feeling every muscle as we rotate here, maybe dropping the head and shoulders as we come forward. Timing your breath as you come around. We'll take one more wherever you are. And then coming back to the center. Breath here, and then go the other way. Taking some rotating circles here that really begin to bring the blood to the body and warm yourself up. Taking one more circle. Coming back to the center when you're done. And this time inhaling up and sending the right hand over to the left knee as the other arm either holds onto the back of the chair or on the bottom of the chair. Coming into a twist here, but relaxing the shoulders and letting you take your twist with just that waist. Not really torquing yourself using the chair, but really using your waist muscles. And holding here, nice long crown. Another breath, really feeling it above the waist. And then coming back down. We'll do this again on the other side, reaching up and twisting over to that side. And just use those waist muscles. Breathing here, as we don't want to over twist. And gently coming back to the center. Coming with our 3 different ways to cross our legs here. You can just cross at the ankle. You can cross the right leg over the left, if that works for you. We're going to be folding forward, so if this is perfect, you can stay here, or if you need a little more, you can take that right ankle over that thigh. As we flex that foot, holding here, inhaling, exhaling forward. And this is our first real good stretch here. So taking ourselves maybe down a little further with the arms, or holding here at your waist. Or maybe you've just leaned forward a little. It doesn't matter as long as you feel your stretch somewhere in the body. Taking a couple breaths here. Letting the head go. And then we'll gently come back up. And we're going to go down one more time here. Inhale. And then begin to lean forward. Any amount where you have access to today. It doesn't matter as long as you feel that stretch. You don't have to come far. If you like to, your hands can come down in front of your leg. Or they could stay here. Another breath here. And then gently coming back up. Beautiful. We'll do the other side. Again, crossing at the ankle, over the leg, or over the thigh as we inhale here and exhale forward. Any amount of stretch as long as you feel it. Maybe dropping the head once you find your spot. Maybe flexing the foot if it's across the thigh. Really feeling the stretch. Where do you feel it in your body? Another breath. And then we'll slowly come back up. And we'll go down one more time. Inhaling. Exhaling forward. Beautiful. Keep that belly breath going, breathing down. Feeling the belly rise on your inhales. Good. And then it's gently coming back up. Beautiful. We're going to widen the feet here. Take a couple forward folds. Inhaling and folding forward any amount. And you can just stay on your elbows and just come forward, stretching here. You can allow yourself to come down, either widening the legs or bringing them in a little, seeing how you feel. And if this feels good, stay here or maybe hold the elbows and hang. Breathing here. Let everything go. Soften the face. Another breath. And if you have the elbows, you can let go from this wide-legged forward fold, slowly coming back up. Beautiful. So we're going to get ready for some warrior poses here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the right leg and we're going to face it out. Knee is over ankle. And we're going to come into a warrior one. So the back leg can be here. The foot facing as forward as possible. And the hip bones are as forward as possible. Or maybe you take that leg and maybe you bring it out a little more. Maybe you can straighten that leg if that's in your practice today. And the toes are pointed forward as best as possible. So again, where are the hip bones? They are forward. They are facing forward in warrior one. So adjusting yourself on your chair, maybe you come to the edge of it a little bit, but taking your time and really feeling good in the pose. Again, maybe the foot is in and turned out here or here. So finding yourself looking over in the direction, reaching up with the crown of the head gently, holding the arms out. Maybe they stay here, maybe one arm comes up, or maybe you reach up with both arms. Reaching here and holding. 2 more breaths. Relaxing the shoulders down. Beautiful. Last time we'll inhale our hands together and gently coming down. 3 breaths here. Keeping yourself long in the waist, chest gently lifted, feeling the back foot on the floor as well as the front foot. Beautiful. And letting the arms drop back down. So we're going to come into warrior two now. So the back foot is going to turn out. So you can be here, your front leg, knee over ankle. You can be here, or you could be in front here, if that's working for you today. So hip bones are going to be sideways. Okay, so I'm going to straighten my leg out. And by all means, challenge yourself. Try different things. You never know what you can do. So finding that warrior one, and once your hip bones are going to be off to the side, but you're turning towards this right side. So you can stay here, or you can add those arms, dropping those shoulders down, making sure the arms are level, maybe turning the palms up. Eye gaze goes off to the distance, over the middle finger, breathing here. 2 more breaths, chest is gently lifted, belly pulled in, relaxing those shoulders down, soft face. Continuing to breathe here, another breath. And then we'll take that palm. You can drop the arms at any time. Take that palm, that right palm, reach up for reverse warrior, reaching up with that front arm. Beautiful opening in the front body. Let that back arm relax down. 2 more breaths. Eye gaze can be forward or up. Beautiful. Letting that reverse warrior go, coming back to revert to warrior 2. And then we're going to try triangle. We can do triangle on the chair. Yes, we can. This is going to be interesting, but we can do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring ourselves forward with our arm and our upper chest. Reach, 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 reach till you can't go anymore. Take a breath. We're going to drop that right arm down, front of that leg. Reach the top arm up. Maybe come a little lower down with that arm. Maybe look up. Maybe look off into the distance for triangle or down. Breathing here. Allowing that breath to come through to the belly. Inhale and exhale. Another breath here. Now I just want to remind you, maybe you're up here. That's okay. Maybe you're here in triangle. That's fine too. So finishing up, we're going to come to a reverse triangle. So all we're going to do is drop the top arm behind us and bring the front arm up. Opening up here, reach up, 2 more breaths. Reverse triangle. And then gently bringing both arms back to warrior 2. Inhale. Beautiful. Finishing off with our side angle pose. So taking the right hand, top arm, and letting it rest on that thigh. Opposite arm lifts. Reaching out of the chest. Maybe there's a look up. Maybe down. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Reach, 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 and come back. Finishing up and letting the arms drop. Coming back to the center. Before we do the other side, we'll do a forward fold. So you can come to the edge of your chair, or you could stay back, finding where you feel stable. Widening those feet facing each other, parallel. Maybe coming to the edge of your chair, reach up, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Crown of the head can reach down, or you could just take your hands and reach forward. You can allow your hands to come down your legs for a little bit of a crutch to help you get down. You can let your hands come to the ground. You can let your fingertips come to the ground. You can hold your elbows and hang. So finding what works for you. Maybe you're up here, breathing here. Maybe you're down here. Maybe you're taking your arms and wrapping them around your heels and letting the crown of the head go down. Inhale. Let your head and your shoulders go with gravity. This pose builds concentration and focus, more clear-headedness. 1 more breath. And then we're going to begin to come back up. Maybe you come to your fingertips, halfway lift, inhale, and then walk yourself back using the chair. Or maybe you slide your hands back up. Bringing your legs back together again. We'll do the other side for the warrior poses. Here we go. So left foot steps out. I'm going to get this block out of the way. Left foot steps out, knee is over ankle. Right foot steps out. And foot can be as like this. Or you can have your back, if you like to bring your back leg behind you a little more, you can come to the edge of a little more to the edge of your seat, turning that foot facing forward as best as possible. Mine's a little diagonal. Hip bones are as forward as possible as we reach up for warrior 1, holding here, 3 breaths. Reaching out of the waist, but letting the shoulders drop down. Just readjusting. One more breath in warrior one. And then letting the hands come together. Inhale and down. 3 breaths here. And again, maybe you're here. Beautiful. And then coming into warrior two. So setting your back foot turned out. Maybe it's straight and long, your back leg, and then your foot is turned out parallel with the wood planks on the floor. And you could add your arms when you have your balance, or maybe you're up here, and that's fine too. Getting your hip bones off to the side, you're turning towards the front. A little bit of a twisting motion going on. 2 more breaths, shoulders down. And then allowing your hand to come up, reversing your warrior. Inhale. Holding here. Head can come back and look down at the back arm, or look up or forward. Inhale. And then gently allowing yourself to come back to warrior arms. Now, when we were in our warrior two, whenever we're in our warrior two, you want your arms even. So just take a look back, make sure your shoulders are down. Getting ready for our triangle pose. So we're gently going to reach forward any amount, dropping that arm wherever it lands. Palm can be out, and then gently reaching up with the top arm, coming into your triangle pose. And again, maybe your foot is up here in triangle. That's fine too. Breathing here. You're still getting your stretch. Another breath here. And then we're going to come up into that reverse triangle, so allowing the arms to switch. Continuing to breathe as we reach up, relaxing, maybe taking a look at that back arm. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently coming back to warrior two. We're going to take that side angle pose, so gently bring that left hand across the thigh, right arm reaches up. Maybe it comes overhead a little more. You might be here, or you're here. Lots of options. And then reaching, another breath. Good, and then coming back to warrior two to finish it. Breath here. Beautiful. And then dropping the hands down, bringing the feet forward. We'll take our forward fold, widening the feet, inhaling up, and exhaling forward fold, maybe sliding the hands down the legs or coming down any amount. Maybe holding the elbows and hanging. Relaxing the neck and the face. And then when you're ready, inhaling here, exhaling back up. Maybe coming to your fingertips, hands come to the waist, using your core to come up, or sliding your hands up your legs, whatever works. Coming back to the middle with your feet, and just allowing yourself to take a moment, bringing your hands to your thighs, maybe scooching back in your chair a little, feet are on the floor. Closing your eyes for 3 breaths here. Noticing how your body feels so far. Noticing your mind. Maybe noticing some energy surging through your body. Some warmth. And if your mind wanders, just coming back to that inhale with your attention. And lastly, coming back to your intention that you might have set at the beginning. Saying it to yourself like you have it already. Beautiful. And then letting the eyes float open. It's nice to pause in the middle of your practice or towards the end of your practice to see how you feel. So now do some stretching here for our neck. So bringing yourself onto the floor again, grounding yourself down, crown of the head nice and long, spine long, relaxing here. We're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. The right shoulder is going to stay there. We're not going to bring that shoulder up. So here you go. Ready? Inhale. And then gently let your head relax towards that shoulder, any amount. And you can stay here. You could crawl that left arm out, reaching out, maybe making a fist, making some circles, small circles, one way, and then the other. Or it's just bringing stillness here to that arm, maybe lowering it, seeing how it feels. Maybe there's a stretch in the shoulder. Another breath. And then letting that hand drop, sending that chin back to level. Good. So shoulders back and down. We're not going to move those shoulders. We're going to move that ear. So bring that ear over, left ear to the left shoulder. Nice long stretch here in the neck. Maybe adding the right arm. Maybe some circles or not. Another breath. And then letting the chin come back. Head comes back to level. Dropping the chin. Maybe nice and slow. Looking up. Seeing how that feels. You can drop the chin one more time. And one more time. Look up. Coming back. Now you can take some circles by dropping the chin. Some semicircles going. Gently tilting over to the left and then chin to chest, stretching over to the other side. Or you could come all the way around to the right and back. Nice and gentle over to the side. Very gentle. Maybe there's another circle with the neck to the right. And coming back down. And then gently coming back up, level chin. We'll go the other way if you'd like. Again, taking those semicircles or all the way around. Oh, actually, we're going to the right this time. We went to the left last time. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And gently coming back. Good. So maybe you took a couple tilts with your ear to the shoulders, or maybe you took neck rolls, whichever one. Coming back when you're ready, taking a breath here. Another. We'll take a shoulder stretch here, which always helps. Taking that left hand out, reach, 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 bring it across the body, hooking that forearm onto that arm, keeping that left arm long, thumb is up, across the body. Drawing that arm towards you as you're keeping that left shoulder drop down. One more breath here. Hold, hold, hold. And then let it go. Shake it out. Other side, right arm reaches out, comes across the shoulder, hooking the forearm of the opposite arm as we draw the shoulder towards us. Holding here. Another breath. And then let it go. Taking some cat-cows. Hands come to the knees as we gently lift that chest. Look up. On the inhale. Exhale. Rounding that spine. Chin towards the chest. Hands can flow down. Going back up. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin towards chest, reaching the hands maybe down away from the knees. And then staying there or going back and forth on your own, opening the chest. Maybe spending a little more time in cat or cow. Taking another breath wherever you are. And then coming back to neutral. And then I'm going to scoop myself at the beginning here out. I'm going to come into a more grounded position here, closing my eyes, taking a few breaths here. I'm going to let everything go, relaxing the head and the neck, relaxing the arms. Relax your chest and your torso. Coming down to the pelvis, relaxing your body, your thighs, your knees, your feet. Breathing here. Relaxing the fingers, relaxing the shoulders. Maybe there's a slight smile, relaxing the mouth. Let the jaw go. Letting everything go, nowhere to go, nothing to do. 4 more breaths here. Maybe your chin is slightly tucked. Eyes float open on your next inhale. Shaking out the hands. And just checking in with yourself, noticing how you feel now compared to your beginning. Noticing how your body feels and your mind. I hope you feel better. I do feel better. I feel like I got a good stretch in my legs. I feel like I got a good stretch in my torso and my shoulders. Hopefully you feel a little lighter and a little calmer and a little better equipped to go through your rest of your day. I just want to thank you again, all the people that practice with me and subscribe to me. Thank you so much for putting your faith in me and joining me for the stretches. I'm going to keep doing this, and I really hope that you can keep joining me. I am so happy Yoda joins me too. Whenever I set up the camera, he plops over into his seat here. You're going to say goodbye to everybody? And again, please give it a like. Please comment if you find that this practice really helps you, and share it with someone that might need it. I really appreciate it. So thank you again, and I love you. Namaste.